and I think it's cool getting all the perspectives, because usually up until this point it's really just been the DEA police like type of stuff, and then the Narcos perspective, you know, like those three perspectives. But now we have three, with Andrea being not only the narrator but being like playing a different role in, you know, the taking down of these Narcos cartels and stuff like that. And so usually Narcos can have some longer seasons, right? But I decided to wait a little bit because, you know, it's been a while since I watched Narcos. So like, one thing that I noticed about this show is that they jump back and forth in between times, like for this series. So characters that we've seen in previous series come back, and they, you know, they do a good job of narrating the actual like timeline, so it's like you're not super confused. But you know, with this episode, or this season I should say, it kind of took a little bit of time to really see where it's going. And I can't say right now that I know exactly where it's going, but I'm pretty much like halfway through right now. And bro, this joint is good. It's good. And this is the first time I believe that, you know, a woman has been narrating this joint, and that is the reporter. So Walter was like the main guy for the last season, right? And he continued on for this one. And then Andrea is, you know, a new character who is not only a narrator but a reporter in this side of the story. And I think it's cool getting all the perspectives, because usually up until this point it's really just been the DEA police like type of stuff, and then the Narcos perspective, you know, like those three perspectives. But now we have three, with Andrea being not only the narrator but being like playing a different role in, you know, the taking down of these Narcos cartels and stuff like that. And one thing about this season that, you know, has me super interested is that, you know, they're really focusing on not so much the success, but like it's a lot of turmoil right now, you know, and you're seeing some of them rise out the ashes. You're seeing some of them like really down bad. I don't necessarily know where this is going. But some of the characters that I know, like Chapo, like we know where he ends up and stuff like that. But like with these other characters, you know, it's still kind of up in the air. You know, it's still kind of up in the air, like what direction it's going to end up going. But I'm liking where this is going, because right now this man Walt just needs a win, right? He's just been looking for a win, tired of losing. And it's kind of like destroying his life, because after Kiki basically got bodied, he took that really to heart, you know. And it's basically like Narcos, like Mexico, and the drug game and stuff like that has really just taken over like his whole everything, you know, because of this. But he's like, yo, the only way I can be able to justify living like this is by beating them and winning, right? And then pose the question, it's like, yo, like, it's not about winning at this point. It's like it's not that type of game, right? Like, these are people's lives that are getting put on the line. Because Youngins is like the body count in this joint is crazy. Yo, they just don't care. They just don't care, bro. They just want revenge, and they just going for it. You know, like this one is not so much even about pushing the actual drugs. This is more so about like family ties and borders and like territory and like the different deals that people have, and trying to make moves and trying to survive out here, more so than like, it's crazy, bro. It's a lot of players in this joint too. I just be forgetting sometimes that like a lot of this, like, this is based on like real events, right? It's obviously dramatized for effect, but like this stuff really happened. And it's like, at this point in the story, I still ain't even been born yet, bro. That's what's crazy. Like, I still ain't even been born yet, and all this crazy stuff done happened, bro. So I don't know where they're gonna go from here. Obviously I haven't finished the series, but Narcos Mexico go stupid. So that's all I really got for that. And I really enjoy not only having, you know, the Narcos perspectives and the DEA perspective of things, but now we also getting the media side of it too, because that's a whole nother lane, you know what I'm saying? And it's like an active role, so that's really dope to see.